この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 19. We are in the midst of a streak of episodes that are titled Right and Wrong, Parts 1, 2, and 3. We just watched Part 1 and it was pretty fucking wrong. I got some problems with it. Now, I don't think we need to mention that there was some time crunching going on in the last episode. Some of what has been said is that that episode was in many ways sacrificed so that later episodes could be dope as fuck. I'm down. That's fine. As far as I was concerned, although it was a little chunky and a little weird, that episode still felt really awesome and started off our battle between Mahito and Yuji in a pretty cool way. By killing his mentor, his actual mentor, the one that actually matters to us and to him. That hurt. It hurt real good. Good job, show. You hurt real good. But it didn't feel like a Goso Cinema level episode, you know? You could tell that it wasn't up to what he would want it to be. So, as we move forward toward episodes that one was sacrificed for, what are we getting into? This fight with Mahito is going to continue, but I can't imagine that we're going to lock into that perspective. There's so much going on all over the place. From the principal and people to all of our friends. There are a lot of people still in danger. Civilians and otherwise. So while Yuji and Mahito fight this fight, I wonder what's going on in the bigger picture. I'm going to pull up the camera and do a little drawing. This page is stained with tea, I think. That's perfect. Sick. Sleep now inside the fire. Mwah. Damn. That's fucking harsh. That's fucking harsh and rough and bad and tough and stuff. That's the way we like it, isn't it? It is the way we like it. So here we go, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 19. Two versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on the YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down. Let's get ourselves into it. Shoto Bunkamura Street. This is outside the village. Is this where... Oh, hi Kugisaki. And that's... Oh, she's going back. In she goes. Let's go, Nobara. Are we gonna Nobara focus? That would be interesting. We haven't had any time for it, so feels like it. Hell of a walk. Through the veil, and welcome to, like, a totally different world, dude. Like, yeah, she just stepped back into, it's been post-obliteration, post-god fight world. What my special? Ah, I breathed wrong. Fucker. We're still in this fight? Yeah, okay. And we're bouncy. Ugh. No, dude. Dude, he's gonna, yeah. He's, oh, God. Ah. Oh, sick. Blood and eyes. Fucker. Really? Is Nobara helping? No, this is elsewhere, so we're chopping away. Oh, because she's fighting a clone. I forgot. That's bad. I don't know. But she's specially matched against him because of her particular thing. I totally forgot about our whole setup at the end of the last episode. I'm so glad. Get dinked on, buddy. These big running across landscape shots are fun too. They're distinctive. Thanks, Nanami. Saving our lives, dude. Whoa, that was sick. Fuck, that was cool. That looked like Mori? I'm only a double, though? Whoa. Oh. So she's hamstringing herself in a way that she doesn't need to. She could kill him. Alright, Nobara. Fuck, so cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We trigger now? Whoa, whoa, dope. Set up, payoff. Stupid idiot. Straight through. Hey, buddy. Oh, doll to doll! She can do both! It's linked to their souls. There's whether they're split or not, it doesn't matter. Let's fucking go! Kugisaki is a counter! Hell yeah, we got them together! You're your own fucking voodoo doll, bro! You are your own fucking voodoo doll. Odd indeed. She just figured it out. You're small fry, bitch. That mean, oh, that was a thing. Was that a black flash? That was a thing. Thunk thunk. Oh, I love this. Okay. Styles that I love. Styles that I love. Styles that I love. It looks like it's moving great, dude. Oh, maybe that wasn't Yuji saying that. That was Mahito saying that. Let's go. Oh, yeah, crumple that bitch. No, 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 no. Sore demo. Yeah! 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 This is what I wanted from an attack sequence. Also, we fully trigger. The lines and the accent marks and the darkness, lightness, contrasts, dynamism, it's like all there. I wonder who's drawing. What? Fucker! It's gonna go rejoin. Don't chase too fast. But don't get trapped or something silly. Great environment, holy shit. God, I'm scared for you now. Careful, careful, careful. Every time we go down here. Oh! Now they're gonna scatter. Fucker. Yeah, these dynamic, moving, running through environment shots are the whole episode. And they're going to conjoin. Okay, careful. But also to rejoin all his power. Thunk. Oh, nope, they just swooped. Son of a trickster. Just pure weird. So ick. Hi, Nobara. Hi. Yeah, don't get freaked out. Oh, run! That's the big one. That's the serious one. Going straight after Kugisaki. Yeah. Aw, shit. No, 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 no. Doesn't matter. Uh... Seems like no. I think no because it's Kugisaki. But why? How? Whoa. Why are we in 2009? Whoa, we're in Kugisaki childhood. We're gonna find out some deep-seated fucking sick-ass lore about her. Also, we are Trigger again. Holy shit, and we are Smash Bros. You gotta crush their chance to recover. This is great. I didn't expect we'd be getting cool backstory stuff. What is this? This is going to explain cool stuff about Kugisaki and why she's not going to get her soul whomped by Mahito. I'm certain of it. Because we're not losing that character. Maybe we are. I don't fucking know. Ah, Bark Parks. Randoseru. So what's this parallelism? What is this? God, I feel like I'm watching Nononbiori. We're just in a different place. Like it's actually the same school, I think. Ah, but oh, oh, so it became a bullying. Oh no. Well, careful, little one. Please don't die for this. Careful, 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 careful. Why is this so intense? Oh, friend. Ah, friend. Time to beat them up. She's the best. All right. Tomboy too. Yeah, you are. But she'll take, yeah. What is this? Who's animating? This is a different show. We're watching. Awesome. Oh my god. What the fuck? He's teaching her how to shuffle. Ah, I mean, he's not because it's the wrong game. But ah. What is this? What is this episode? Why is this my favorite episode of Jujutsu Kaisen? Like, what the fuck? We've never done anything like this. That's this fun. Ah. Yeah, I don't remember the whole story about this whole thing, so I'm in the dark for how horribly this is gonna go. Ah? Yeah, or from curses or stuff. Who knows? Holy shit! What? Huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So this part I remember. I mean, not this part, but I remember Saori-chan. So cute. Becoming more femme. Mm-hmm. Gokigen yo. She looked up to her. Ah. Cursed witch. Nuisance, get lost. Cleaned up. Just a blanked out moment. God, this episode is so good at pulling this moment. It reminds me of the backstory for Aki and Chainsaw Man. Is this person still inside Nobara somehow or something? What the fuck is going on? So much older. Oh. Oh, that's fucked. It was a big trauma. Big hurt. Oh, poor thing. With Saori? She says that at the end. Oh. She's trying so hard to be strong. Can't you see the tears, Fumi? She is crying for you. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. No mouth. Just smiles and nods and tears and stuff. Fuck. Why is this so good? What is happening? Why is this the best slice of life romance episode of an anime that I've seen in years? Is that Saori? Is that Kugisaki? I actually can't tell who I'm looking at right now. It is Saori. Interesting. Big floofy jacket, cute floofy earrings. So what's the deal, Saori? Huh? Oh. She's just having a normal fucking life. What is this slow pace? And like, it's like horror's about to happen. Yabai na nande. So you just fell away? It wasn't... Oh, so you just wanted to cut it off. Yeah, instead you left them with questions. What? That's what we do in this we come back to this moment here? What the fuck? Damn true. Ah, you can't see! The crazy ones. Hi! So she's making her internal peace, huh? Maybe we will have Nobara die here. Oh. 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 Ah! Oh, no bones about it! Oh, shit! Oh, man, I thought we were gonna hold it hanging and be in suspense and shit. We're just gonna kill her. Holy fuck! We're just gonna 1-2 punch it, buddy. Woo! 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 I want to just cut it and like jump to the. I don't know. I have to talk about this episode because it's so. Guess we're just gonna kill characters like that. Holy shit, that's a rocked. Fair. Okay, I am so tempted to just get overwhelmed by this ending moment, right? Because it's so perfectly set up and it creates so much emotion in me. The everything about it, the like emphatic line at the end, just like another piece from Nanami, another piece falls. Like Megumi could be another one. It's like, it's fucking awesome. And it drops. And we're in, oh, we zoom out and it's just like, fuck. But, we'll take a second to just get overwhelmed by the emotion of that. Ah! And then, let's take a step back. Okay, hold on. How did we accomplish that? Because we haven't basically thought about Kugisaki for like a number of episodes. We've been god fighting. We've had things to do. Haven't really thought about this character. Even before that, it's been since the battle stuff in the school battle stuff since we like really had an episode that was in any way focused on her. I had a little bit of stuff when she was getting chased around by Mark's Blondie, but not anywhere near this extent. So this episode turns our focus entirely over to a character who's important from a different place, incorporates her directly into the fight with the doppelganger battle, and unceremoniously. Well, that's the thing. Unceremoniously takes us to that question point. Is she going to die here? Are we about to reveal something? Like, a secret hidden power, that's the vibe, right? That's the setup, is like, and suddenly our hero reveals that in the depths of their spirit is something more and something greater. Like, this is the moment when Denji gets torn apart in the first episodes of Chainsaw Man, or when Yuji gets eaten by the thing and then bursts forth again. This is when the hero is made. When, like, you get taken down and then it's revealed that actually you were super special and secret all along, and so Mahito couldn't take over and, like, destroy your soul because Kugisaki is actually two people in one body and she has two souls in there. But it's none of those things. Instead, it is masquerading as the potential to be those things, because we've all seen those tropes and we all know that there's this hope that's present there. And so that's what it presents us with, is a little bit of hope that maybe there's a secret that we don't know here hidden in the backstory, which keeps me engaged in that backstory really heavily. Really strongly, I'm like looking for that. I'm waiting for that. I know it's founded on a bunch of assumptions from me, and others might not have made those same assumptions, and that's fine. My experience of this episode was one of, oh shit, we're going to find out something really cool about Kugisaki in this moment when she's so near death, and that being yoinked from me, because in that ending moment, the answer is no. She doesn't have that something special either. Damn. Damn. I feel baited and outsmarted. So then, the actual flow of it, diving into this person's life and showing us a piece of it, not from their perspective, but from the perspective of a best friend, of a childhood friend, of somebody else, seeing them and being influenced by them. Somehow, it makes Nobara so real and so alive. We spend all this time in childhood with them. We get down to the root of the character, who she is at her core. And so it hits as hard as possible because we're demonstrating this is who we're losing. And we didn't even get to know her. Now we get to see just a glimpse of who that person actually is. And who she would have become to these friends before she's pulled away from us by a monster, by Mahito. In she walks. It's a long walk, and I didn't understand what we were echoing here, but it echoes things. It echoes Yuji's walk, but it echoes Nanami's walk at the beginning of the episode more than anything. Begging her to stay, she chooses to enter the veil once more, and she will not leave unless we've been tricked. We may have been baited and outsmarted, might have been tricked, it's totally possible, could have not killed her and just done a lot of damage. But I don't know. So we hop in and we get our first taste of stylistic tendencies for the episode. We've got these runny, bouncy, jumpy shots again, similar to a really big ticket episode that starts with Yuji bouncing around. It's before he goes down into the Choso fight episode, where he's bouncing around. But dynamically running through diagonal spaces is like the nature of the episode in a lot of ways. Also, spectacular plays from Mahito. And then there are a couple of moments of these dope sort of sweepy shots. This one happens here as we sort of through, and then we're jumping back and forth. I think the music overall is really cool because it's the same between both sides. It's accented differently with other stuff, and it's EQ'd a little bit differently, but it's the same track going, which makes it all feel really good. It's really flowy for the action sequences. I don't know exactly how to describe them, but there's a specific type of shot that I think is the distinguishing shot of the episode. Like, last episode was distinguished by tight hallways and characters running at each other in a hallway or fighting each other in a hallway. This episode is distinguished by that. Okay, and then we'll get another one in a moment. She dinks him from up here, and he throws back, and we get this shot here. Dink, dink, dink. Bouncing down at a diagonal across frame while stuff is happening, right? And big environmental dynamic sequences. Really cool. And then it's peppered with really lovely impact accent things like this, which very, very much feel triggery to me. They feel Imaishi to me. They feel Dead Leaves to me. They feel Imaishi-esque. They feel like that, like they're in that school. And then this has a particular feel to it too. I said Mori because it reminds me of some cuts that we've seen from Mori in Frieren recently. So I'm quite curious about that. Wham bam. Ah, I love how he bites. We're springing and springing away. It's really flowy too. It's more than just, because it's not just that she lands, it's that she doesn't land clean. There's expressiveness to these character movements that's like flowy and stuff. It reminds me of the flow of fight characters in Soul Eater and certain other Bonesy shows. I'm sorry to keep pointing at other shows, but I want to point at this and point at other things before we go and Sakagaburu it, so that if we find that there are connections there, it'll click and it'll make sense on both fronts. This, where it gets a little goofy sometimes, right? We get these dark lines. What? I forget what these are called. I forget what they're called. Fuck. Somebody will help me. Okay, so they're 100% a Kaneda style thing, but I can't find what they're called. They're a particular kind of line. They are not speed lines. They're like live lines or something. There's a word for them, and they have a particularly distinct jumpy style that actually, it reminds me more than anything, even more than it reminds me of like Kill la Kill and Trigger stuff, although it does, is Flip Flappers, because of the way that Flip Flappers executes on the foundations that are laid by like Imaishi Trigger stuff, and is trying to hit those same notes in some ways. This feels a lot like that. It also feels a lot like some of my favorite seasons of Pretty Cure, because of the way that it does action animation. I wonder if there are any, like, other than Chansard, who we know is on here, if there are any like serious Pierrot heads who frequently do that kind of work. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, we're not seeing like a lot of Kaneda style highlights all throughout this battle. Actually, you know what? I'm totally wrong. There's a bunch more. That was immediately a bunch more, like a bunch more. Bing, bing, and then there's this black like blurry. These also fits the style, the roughness. Swooshing, powing in, but it also feels so triggery. Fascinating. And then all these like background moments are like D Greyman-y or Soul Eater-esque. What the fuck? It's so interesting how many styles we run through. And then we go here, and this is probably my favorite sequence in the episode, visually, because we drop everything back. Boom! Cool color scheme. Shadows running. The sense of dimension is crazy good. And then the background sort of like freezes, and she keeps running, and she's so flowy. This looks like it's out of Monogatari. And then that looks distinct. Fascinating looking shots. And then hairpin. So we also, I love this moment when we pull up, and I love the little spiral of light. It's so simple, but it makes the space work. Ka-chink, ka-chunk. And they all smear in a particularly stylistic way. Ka-jam! Let me resonance with you, bitch. Boom, shakalaka. And we get an explosion on both sides. Let's freaking go. This leads into one of my favorite physical combat sequences in Jujutsu Kaisen so far, which is stunning, because there are so many that are much higher fidelity than this. Like, Gojo fucking up Miguel is like way better than this. So is most of Makura versus Sukuna, right? Better in a lot of ways. But this is me. This is me vibe style. Like, from darkness zooming in to holding perfect Bruce Lee punches, to the way that we keep momentum going, to these adjustments in the feet. I think these adjustments in the feet are like my favorite, because it's like voop, voop, bam. It's honestly what it reminds me of more than anything is gear shift, right? It's like ka-chunk, ka-chunk, now we're in. It's Yeah, this moment is what in the Mechamaru fight is the big slider. Yeah? This moment is what in the Gunbuster fights is ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It's like, ready, set, go. It's locked, loaded, fucking ready, you know? It's like, step, step, bam! And that bam is the bam that's here, which is unique. We sort of lose track of our character between movements, getting this particularly careful sketchiness. I would also put this in the Kanata style, though I might be wrong doing so. I think it's beautiful. I think that the momentum transfer that's present in these shots is some of my favorite action animation, period. That's crazy to say, because we've seen way better, like higher fidelity, more interesting. This is unique to me. This stands out to me as something cool that I want to see way more of stylistically. Combine it with our ability to move in space, our ability to use this language that we've established, which is when stuff is moving fast enough, it loses its edges. Okay? So we punch here, and that punch sends Mahito's face flying backward fast enough that it loses all its lines. And then that transitions to his arm, sending his arm flying back fast enough that it loses all of its lines. And then recombobulates as he tries to, and then you get punched again. And then you get punched again. And then wham, kicked so hard that you lose all your lines, and then get flammed back into the thing. Now we cut into a different flow, closer up, and we're bam, 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 bam. Just jumping between perspectives until we thwam, 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 thwam. Dynamism out, and don't let up. Don't let up. Straight through. Also, I mean, just this instant skate forward. We do 3 stages. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. So Stage 1 is just blocked, and then we're zipping, and then we're through. Gotta know who did that. Not even a black flash. Holy shit. Crunch that fucker. Not even done either. Ka-chunk that fucker. Not alone. Kapam! Boom, bam, boom, bam, 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 bam. And it's just escalating. It's speeding up the whole time, just like the other multi-attack sequence. And it ends on this sketchy frame that just condenses all of that feeling. Like all of the sketchy moments that I thought were so cool looking, all of the control and like steadiness and intensity and determination in Yuji all comes to bear in this moment, and it's the last time that we're going to see him until we're face to face, right? Or until that scene starts to happen. So, away he goes, and smash, separation. Super creepy that he can separate like this. And of course, as they run toward each other, they're going to collide and rejoin. And they tag out, because now they can swap it, and Nobara's in danger. Bam, bam, and in a moment, it's over, and all we have is a question. One touch? Or can she survive somehow? And we won't honestly find out by the end of the episode. Not really. She could live with an exploded half of a face. Could work. Just mutilated. Not pretty. That would be my theory is actually that Nobara is going to survive with half of her face because of how she talks about prettiness, and also because of the way that we did Nanami getting burned and dying, and then this would be very different. Yeah. Yep. However, now we transition into the backstory. Stunning. Amazing framing. For a while, I've been kind of fiending for like a cute slice of lifey show or a CGDCT style show or something like that. This gave me a taste of it that I wasn't expecting from Jujutsu Kaisen at any point. And the overall quality of it is at par or better than most that air. Even the good ones. The characters are so cute and lovable. Nobara as a child is so perfect and silly, but the style that we choose for all of this, again, fits into this sort of triggery vibe. It reminds me of elements of early Kill la Kill, or just like the side story portions of Kill la Kill. But it also reminds me of some KyoAni stuff. It's like woven together. It's like Tamako Market Trigger. It's got this goofy styling to things that lets them be extremely expressive and silly and fit that Kaneda style as well, which works extraordinarily well for goofy character animation, as it does in like Nichijou and Lucky Star and all those simplified sort of chibi-esque character style shows. But then that's married to high production value and really quality environments that are not the environments that we normally use in fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, which means that we have to use them from somewhere else. And they're great. Okay. Holy shit, we're playing Smash Bros. It's fucking sick as hell. Gotta crush their chance to recover. And we put ourselves in her mind. Bada-ba-bing, bada-ba-bing. Blue. Everyone hated Blue. Oh, poor thing. Look at these environments. That's photograph, basically, right? Like, the use of music, there's something about it. I think there's very little of it, but it gives a particular feel to the entire segment that I think is awesome. This school, is indistinguishable to me from the school from No No Biori, including the tree out front. These environments and landscapes are amazing. I liked everyone, but apparently they hated me, is basically what she says. Just bullying. But look at these environments, and look at these frames. Crush you over into a corner, put the hallway out there, separate from you. It puts us in this character's position, in their struggle. And then, friendship. Like characters meeting in ping pong or the beginning of a great friendship or relationship. And then this silly stuff just makes me love everything about this whole thing. It's like we're in a different show completely, because we are. This is a different world. It's a remembered world. Also, Nobara is fucking awesome. Fuck! She's such a little gremlin. Like a complete and absolute monster. Weird shit in the village, for sure. Creepiness, for sure. Something about this moment with the hair. I don't know. I love this chibi style. And so we meet Saori. And she puts on her act. I love this scene of them walking. This little loop. It's so cute. And it's the hyper-simplistic pastel-y characters on top of extremely hyper-realistic backgrounds. Like, so realistic for the trees and stuff. She begins to change. To grow. But others don't want this person there. And so it felt unsafe. The tears when she leaves are something that we knew about, but oh, much worse. And then, and now, so much later, we watched her leave and leave us behind, our protector and friend and hero a little bit. And she says, next time we meet, it'll be the three of us, revealing that this whole time, she's been thinking of that exact moment. She's been dedicating herself to fixing it, to figuring it out, to saving it, solving it, saving Saori. But also, that internal unheard thought, won't she cry for me? Is answered as well. Yes, because Nobara is a person who cares deeply, 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 and acts on that care deeply, deeply. The choice to eliminate the mouth here for this whole scene and just have is so I've never had something so simple as a choice like that absolutely womp me, because that absolutely womps me visually. And on the other side of things, Saori's just an office lady. She remembers those kids and cares about them, but didn't want to drift apart, so she just left, not realizing the impression that she left on them, and not realizing that she, in leaving them without saying goodbye properly, left them with the wrong impression, the wrong idea, a mission that they'll never know, something deeply unfulfilled. I wonder if she would be disappointed to see how I am now. I wonder where she is. And so we return here, empty chairs. The crazy ones are so loud. She takes her hand off her eye and she can see them, friends. Crazy ones worth being with. Mahito's taken 2 from us now. Well, Yuji. Time to lose your shit. Time to lose your fucking shit, bud. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Jujutsu Kaisen. We're gonna leave it there because thank you for joining me for it. That was a lot. That was really cool. Oh wait, Sakugaburo. We're not done here. What am I doing? I'm rapping. That's fucked. We're not gonna rap. I want a Sakugaburo. I want to understand more. I want to understand who made this thing. ANN too. You are special. Naoki Miyajima seems to be the only listed storyboard artist and the only listed episode director. Naoki Miyajima. Second key on Bochi. Key animation Flip Flappers. Key animation FLCL Progressive. Multiple episodes of Mob Psycho. Spy Family. And it looks like this is their storyboard and episode direction debut in Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 with Episode 3. Episode 3 of this season was their storyboard and episode direction debut. They animation directed Episode 7, but they are storyboard, episode direction, and animation direction on Episode 19 all across the board, which is fucking cool. Okay. Who's CADing? Reina Igawa, who's very good, but doesn't create the, thematic links that I would have expected. Okay, who's episode directing? Anri Yamazaki. I'm sure that there will be way too many credits. Atsushi Nakagawa, Aya Yamamoto, Chihiro Shimada. It's a big mishmash because we're at that part at the end where we're lumping as many people together as we can to just get things fixed, I think. Naoki Miyajima, who, as we've already talked about. Rochiya Nobili, Shinya Kitamura. I just want to credit everybody. Shotaro Tamemizu, Teppei Okuda, Tomoyo Nakayama, and that's it, I think. Atsushi Nakagawa worked on Symphogear XV. Yamamoto worked on JoJo's and Sailor Moon and stuff. Shimada worked on a bunch of things, but none of them track. Same with Ken Seo. Same with Rochiya Nobili, very new. Shinya Kitamura is everywhere on everything. Okay, but other than Naoki Miyajima being pretty fucking awesome and demonstrating their own style in this episode, which seems to be what has happened, I got nothing for you. I don't know. Okay. We'll do them all, shall we? Bink, bink. Naoki Miyajima actually animated a number of these, and then it's Yoto on that Count of Light Flare sequence. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Eri Takuchi, okay. Artist unknown, this is bouncing down, running stuff. These are those dynamic diagonals. I really wonder actually who this artist is, because they seem to be doing a lot in this episode. This is also artist unknown, and similarly contains some cool moments and spaces that I like. That particular flare, I think, is somebody different. This whole sequence, the lighting on it is really excellent, and the overall small scale character animation is really crisp and feels really... It invokes the scene, it pulls me in. Rei Kuroe is this sequence, which very much feels like Triggery or that kind of goofy to me. Dungeon Meshi, And kaiju number 8. Well, Dungeon Meshi fits that trigger vibe, right? That's interesting. This is Miyajima himself and Reina Igawa as CAD. Everything is Miyajima rough. Running, spinning, running, spinning, 3D CG, touch. Damn. Keisuke Namioka? And then we were running. These backgrounds and environments are awesome, and the characters running through them are pretty cool. But not my standout. Eri Taguchi, or falling down, clunk, 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 clank. Okay. Takahito Katayama, presumed. Oh, for big sweepy pushy pows. And then for these moments that I was talking about. Okay. Oh, also worked on Kaiju number 8. Did some JoJo's OP stuff. Oh, has done a bunch of JoJo's. Okay, interesting. Shotaro Tamemizu for Goopy Boys going running. Ugh. Aditya and Harutimu for bouncing, and then getting thwammed, and then getting exploded, and then the 3D spinny thing. Okay, cool. Hurrah! Hurrah! And then running, yeah, same animator. Artist unknown. Damn, I wish we knew. Yotho. I thought this sequence was cool. Okay, not Mori-san, Yotho. This whole sequence is Yotho. Did Yotho do an immense amount of the Mechamaru fight? Yes, this particular sequence, which is what I was thinking of exactly, the Gurren Lagann sequence. Because it feels in that same realm. So that makes perfect sense. Okay, connects. Thank you, Yoto. And finally, Kosuke Kato and Naoki Miyajima. Tag Miyajima for a still at the end in case it gets deleted. Okay, this cut is a mysterious Chimera cut in which the character original art was done by Miyajima-kun, and I was the one who added the touches to it. There are so many different feelings put into the touches. Yeah, for sure. So this is Miyajima on roughs for the whole sequence that I commented as my favorite action sequence, and then it's Kato doing all the accents on top, which makes perfect sense, and it's Miyajima for the still frame at the end. But yeah, we know Kato. Kato did a bunch of the hand-to-hand here in Choso Fight. Some of the best sequences. Which is why, stylistically, like, all those touches, those added touches on top of Miyajima's roughs, make it all come together so solidly. So we already pieced through this, but, I mean, we might as well again. This sequence right here, bam, wham, bam, is, like, it's my favorite momentum transfer. Bam, bam, bam. It really nails a fundamental concept of punching, which is like springing and reload. Part of the reason that you don't just throw a 2, you throw a 1-2, isn't just because you get a lot out of setting up the jab and it's low, like you lose very little, but by setting this up, you spring load all of this, right? So when you pull it back, it loads this forward, and you create momentum by doing that. And so in our sequence, Yuji is like doing that. We watch him generate momentum with that first punch, and it loads into the second one, and then he loads into the third. Bam, wham, bam, boom, bam. It feels so kung, and then the micro movements of the whole camera as each hit lands make the whole thing go chunk, just perfectly. Fuck, it's sexy, exy sequence that does end with an absolutely bonkers baller still frame that's like something out of Cyberpunk Edge Runners, just because of how dynamic and angular it is. How do they do this? How do they drop a really sicko mode episode? Not allowed to do that. This okay, we already had Mindgasm, yeah? Mind blown, broken brain. How did they manage to do something unique and different that was, like, not trying to match that? Because it's not trying to match that. It's not trying to, like, overwhelm us. It's not trying to bite off more than it can chew, honestly. It's trying to just chew really well. This is fucking cool. I don't need every meal to be a $200 steak dinner. Like, perfection, glory, extravaganza, symphony. Yeah? Sometimes I want a burrito. This is a dank burrito with nice cheese and shit. It's like, yeah, that's a fucking sexy burrito. Is it $1,000 with gold leaf on it? No. Does it get the trick done and make me feel things and feel full and satisfied by an episode? Yes. I feel full and satisfied by this episode. It's got enough salsa. It's got, like, good, cheap, easy, simple salsa. Does it break barriers and do novel things in this one? Not as much, but it nails its beats. It nails its beats. They got the beans, they got the rice, they got the salsa, they got the cheese, and I'm pleased, baby. I'm pleased. So, cheese, please. What are we going to do next time? We're going to beat the shit out of Mahito is what we're going to do. One after another, he's taken our friends from us. Let's finish this fuck. End him. End him, Yuji. Now we'll wrap. Thanks so much for watching Jujutsu Kaisen with me. See you next week for more Jujutsu Kaisen. Check it out early on the Patreon, linked in the description. Much love. Peace.